What is up, you guys, and welcome back to Life with Di. I'm Di, if you couldn't tell. And today, honey, 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 today, I'm serving you puffs. I'm serving you a fro. Nice, bouncy fro is what I'm serving today. But anyway, today I'm going to be sharing with you guys some of my most prized possessions, things that I hold close to my heart, and their backstory slash meaning. So, without further ado, I'm going to get into the video because, honey, I have not been on YouTube in God knows how long. So, the first thing, I don't even know where to start. I guess the first thing that I'll start with would be my industrial bar piercing. Hold on. My industrial bar piercing. Now, the reason why I hold this close to my heart is because this was my first step to letting go. My first step to living my life for me and not caring what anyone else thought. Backstory. So, my mother and my grandparents did not want me to get this piercing simply just because they were just like, you can't get a job with this. You can't, do this. You can't do that. You can't do that. Excuse me. And I wanted this for so long because I just thought it was unique. I hardly see anybody with this piercing. I actually started seeing more people with this piercing once I got it. So, this piercing was the first stepping stone to me. This piercing was the first stepping stone for me becoming me. Okay? The next thing are my tattoos. Now, they're in some quite revealing places and I can't take my clothes off. So, probably just going to insert some pictures. But I'll talk about that later on down the line. The tattoos are something sentimental to me because it's just like my piercing. These were stepping stones for me doing what I wanted to do, for me living my life for me, because my whole life I've been doing what made other people happy, what would make my mom proud, what would make my grandparents proud, and I was sick of it, tired of it. So I was just like, I'm going to do me. And they really couldn't say nothing about it. One, because I'm 18 years old, and two, I paid for my tattoos with my money. My granddad was mad about my piercing just because he paid for it, but he got over it. Now the next thing, boo, that I hold close to my heart is some bags. Now, I know you're about to say, what? You hold bags close to your heart? Yes, baby, I do. Simply just because I spent a lot of money on these bags, and I typically don't spend a lot of money on stuff for myself. Unless it's food, and I'll blow $25, $30 like that on some food for 2 days, depending on what it is. But anyway, I typically don't spend a lot of money on myself when it comes down to flashy things. But when I bought these bags, and when I wear these bags, they encourage me, they motivate me to do better. They encourage me and motivate me to keep doing what I'm doing and not let anything or anyone bring me down. Ooh, text message. So, the first bag is this. It's kind of dirty, I know. But this is one of those little mini book bags. It holds a lot of stuff in it, not gonna lie to you. And it's very, very small, and it's travel size. And I just like it a lot because I bought this bag when the little mini bags was first coming out. And yeah, this bag was like $85. The next one is a designer bag. It's not well known. This designer isn't well known by a lot of you city girls. simply because it's not Michael Kors, it's not Gucci, Prada, Fendi, all that stuff. He's known by a lot of other people, just not by black folks. His name is Christian. I swear my TV was off. His name is Christian, and I find that so iconic because my boyfriend's name is Christian. And I really like his bags because, like, they're just so me. The next one, oh, I didn't even tell you how much this one cost. This bag was a little bit on the cheap side. This was about $40, but I like it a lot. It's really cool. The next bag that I have is also a designer bag. It's by the same person, Christian. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. It's like a little leopard in the inside, and I really like that a lot. It's very unique. This one was about 65, 70 bucks. And it is so cute. It has like this little gold chain on it. And I think that is so cute. The last and final bag is this silver one. And this one has a silver chain. I actually didn't buy this one. My grandmother bought it for me for prom. Baby, I slayed on prom. But she bought me this bag, and this was about 80 bucks, $85, $90. And like I said before, I just hold those close to my heart because I don't spend money on myself. And when I do, it's for a good reason because it makes me feel better about myself. So, boom. The next thing has a backstory. So, sounds like me. This is a little bear. I have a bigger version of him over there in that corner. I mean like an 8-foot bigger version of him in this corner. My boyfriend bought this for me when we first started talking. We weren't dating, but we were talking. We were like in that talking stage. And we went to a public charter school, and they were doing like this sweep. I don't know what they called it, but like you had to live in that district in order to go to that school. And I didn't live in the district. They found out, and I was about to get put out that school. And I was just like, I can't. Like, I just started making friends. I just got a boyfriend. Like, girl, he was one of the finest niggas walking at that school. And I had him. So, I was on verge of getting put out of the school, and he knew that. He was like trying to help me stay in the school. And the day that I thought that I was leaving, or like the day that they were supposed to like call me to the office and like try to work everything out, he came to school with this bear, and he was just like, it was like a memento for me leaving. And so I just hold this close to my heart because we wasn't talking for that long. And for you to go out and buy me something, bring it in a nice bag at that. It was like in a Christmas bag because this was in December. It was in a nice Christmas bag and still had the tag on it, brand new, fresh. And I was like, for you to actually go out and buy something for me, we haven't been talking for that long, just to tell me that you're going to miss me if I leave the school, boo, it showed a lot. Who is hot? The next thing that I'm going to show you guys is quite touchy for me, but we're going to push through, boo, because these pictures, honey, they are very, very, very important to me. So, this first picture is a picture of my aunt. She passed away a while back from lupus, and that picture is just so important to me. It makes me smile a lot because this was the first lupus walk that she ever went to. You know how they have like the cancer walks, the cancer marathons and all stuff like that? They have one for lupus, and this was the first one that she attended, and we attended with her This was the first and last one that she did before she passed away. And this picture is just so important to me because she actually went out there and she did it. She walked as far as she could. Come on now. This lady is strong. She walked, I think she walked like a mile, maybe a mile and a half with an oxygen tank. Can't really see it, but right there, and she has on the oxygen mask, one of those fat ass oxygen tanks. She's so strong, and she just had a beautiful soul, beautiful spirit. She gave great advice, and she always made me laugh. So I hold that picture close to me because it makes me smile, and I would never forget her. This next picture is a picture of my father. On the back it says Corey 1992 Halloween. Don't look alike. But I hold this picture close to my heart because this is one of the best representations of me. My father passed away before I was born. His sister. My grandmother only had 2 kids. But what was I about to say? Oh, I hold this picture close to me because it's the best representation, I think, of me. It shows that our personalities are quite similar because if you follow me on Instagram, you'll see that I stick my tongue out a lot. And I just like it. It makes me laugh all the time. And my family does a great job of informing me of what he was like, the type of person he was, giving me a whole bunch of pictures and stuff. And this picture is sentimental to me because it's my father and I never knew him. Well, I never met him. The next picture is of my brother, my long lost brother. I met him when I was about between the ages of 7 and 10. I don't remember exactly how old I was, but I met him then. Didn't no one in my family know that my dad had someone older than me. Everyone thought that I was the oldest, but my grandmother's mother knew that my dad had a son, and right before my great grandmother passed away, she informed us of him, and we were able to meet him. He came down, I think it was Christmas. He came down during that holiday. We were able to meet him. We bonded a little bit. We don't talk as much as I would like to, but we still talk. I'm getting to know him. He's getting to know me. And this picture is just amazing to me. I hold it close. And on the back, I wrote, long lost brother. I don't know if you can really see that, but I just hold this picture close to me because this is the first picture that I ever took with my brother that I knew that I had, that I didn't know that I had. Now, for the last picture, this is a picture of, my boyfriend and I on graduation day. This was not too long ago. It was in May. I just hold this picture close to me because we were both doubted our senior year. We were both told that we wasn't going to make it, and if we did make it, we were going to be graduating a month later, rainbow graduation. And a lot of people didn't believe in us. They were saying that we were so involved with one another, that we were spending too much time together, that we wasn't focusing on our schoolwork. But we proved them wrong. My boyfriend graduated with me. I graduated with him. And there's a lot more behind this picture and how we got to where we was at. He is so strong. He is a strong mother trucker. He has went through so much. And I'm not saying that someone's struggle is worse than his or his struggle is worse than someone else's, but he went through a lot. And for him to be where he is now and for him to have graduated on time with his class shows a lot. And I just hold this picture close to me simply for that reason, that we walked across that stage together despite all of our challenges. Now, another backstory. This is the last thing that I'm going to share with you guys. This right here this is a bag. I'm gonna tell you guys the backstory before I actually show you the picture. When I was younger, I had the biggest, I mean like fangirl crush, well, secret fangirl crush on Skooly and Bendigang Marco. My brother went to high school with both of them actually, and I was just like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. And this is right when Bendigang Marco and Skooly's career was flight rocketing, and I was like, my brother know my crush. And I was just so in shock. Then later on down the line, I actually talked to this boy who is cousins, I mean like physical blood cousins with Skooly, knew him on a personal level, always performed with him, and I was just like, I'm doing the damn thing. My brother know these folks. I'm talking to someone that know these folks. I'm gonna meet them. I never met them. But once I got into high school, I actually met them. I met Benedict Marco in the mall. And that was it. I just said, hey, I love you so much. And he was just like, oh, thanks for the support. He walked past me. I met Skooly when I was in high school, and I had this signed autograph by him. This is recent. This is one of his recent albums, Backward Feelings, and signed autograph by Skooly with my name on it. And I just hold this close to my heart because I just remember myself sitting at the computer, the desktop, not the laptop, baby. Whew. Sitting at the computer in the dining room, listening to their music, like just so in love, singing every song. I was just so sprung over these two men, and to actually have a signed autograph by one of the people I was crushing on when I was a little girl, it's a lot to me. And I hang it above my wall, right above my bed, and it just makes me so happy. But that is the end of all the, well, not all, some of the things I hold close to my heart and their backstory / meaning. If you do not follow me, make sure that you follow me on Instagram at HEFW_Zai. Once again, that's HEFW_Zai. And make sure that you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.